Okay, we are going to continue with version 2, that means period 2, inverse problems, starting with 3a. Of the type of inverse problems, the ones that are appear in problem 3 are by far the easier ones. Okay, this was... Alright, so we have a problem. Cosine, secant, let me see if I can... Okay, cosine, secant, inverse 4. Whenever you have the inverse function inside the parentheses here, you have to evaluate the inverse first. You have to realize that, okay, that really is going to lead us to the triangle type of problems. So let's build a triangle that generates this angle. Now, with secant, if you remember, the secant is defined to be hypotenuse over adjacent. Therefore, if 4 could be written as 4 over 1, therefore that's my hypotenuse over adjacent. So let's try to build that triangle. My adjacent is 1, and this is 4. So what would make... well, actually, in this case, we don't even need to find out what this value is, because what we're looking for is once we find this, once we build the triangle, we're looking to read the cosine off of that, and the cosine is defined to be adjacent over opposite. So in this case, it's really quite simple. It's really 1 over 4 is my answer. But in case you were curious, in case you went through the steps, let's find what this is. That's by Pythagorean theorem. That should be hypotenuse squared 16 minus the other side, and that's square root, so square root of 15. So this would be square root of 15. But for this particular problem, we don't even need that value. Okay, my next problem is tangent inverse sine 5 over 6. So let's build a triangle. Sine is, here's my theta I'm looking for. Sine is opposite, so this is 5, this is 6. And we'll just read the angle. So we're looking for the tangent at this point. Once you have the triangle, the tangent involves opposite divided by adjacent. So we do need the measurements of the adjacent side. And what would this be? This would be hypotenuse squared 6 squared minus 5 squared, square root of, so that's 36 minus 25. That 11 squared. So once we label this, it's just a matter of reading the tangent value, reading the tangent off of it. Tangent is opposite. It's sine over cosine, or opposite 5 over square root of 11. And we want to, well, rationalize that. So the answer is 5 square root of 11 over 11. There's the answer. Okay, so problem 3 was pretty simple. I'll give it a second. Okay, we need to look at it again. Okay.